Welcome, everyone. As we gather here today to remember and honor the life of Mckayla J. Jones, let us take a moment to seek strength, peace, and comfort in one another's presence. I would like to now invite Sandy Labermeyer to come forward and lead us in prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here today to remember Mckayla, a young life ended too soon, let us look to you for strength, for peace that makes no sense, and for kindness and compassion for others. Lord, let us remember that behind every name is a story, dreams for the future, moments of joy and struggles we may never understand. And may you keep our hearts soft and open to that love, always seeking your guidance. We pray that your arms remain wrapped around us as we continue on these next days, knowing that your presence is ever around us and all those who have gone before us. Amen.
Hello. My name is Christine. I am mom to two Mckayla's siblings, Cash and Addison. First, I would like to acknowledge that the words you are about to hear were written by Mckayla's family. They asked me to be their voice today, to share their memories, their reflections, and their love for Mckayla. Before we begin today's tributes, the family would like to extend their heartfelt thanks to everyone who has joined us to remember Mckayla and hold space for her memory. We would also like to thank Darcy Smythe and Shaka Grill for generously providing the burgers for lunch today, one of Mckayla's favorites. We invite you to join us afterwards for lunch to spend time together, share stories, laughter, and memories, and continue celebrating the life of someone who meant so much to so many. We will now begin with a special video tribute set to the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, lovingly chosen by Mckayla's mom, Amanda. dreams that
that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
How do we tell the story of someone whose life could never be contained by ordinary words? How do we explain a girl who believed time was an optical illusion, who found treasure in places the rest of us forgot to look, who could make a bowl of tomato soup unforgettable, and who opened her heart and home to people and animals others might have passed by? The truth is, there was no simple way to explain Mckayla when she was here. And there is no simple way to say goodbye to her now. Today, we are not gathered to let one chapter of Mckayla's life tell her whole story. We are gathered to remember the beautiful, complicated, stubborn, funny, fiercely loving person she was. Mckayla. The girl who loved twinkle lights because she did not like the dark. The girl who needed every white hanger facing the same way. The girl who brought home strays and gave people a safe place to land. The girl who saved flowers after they died only because she could not bear to throw away something someone had given to her. We are here to remember the daughter, granddaughter, sister, and friend who lived, laughed, loved, struggled, gave, forgave, fell down, and found the courage to stand back up more times than most of us will ever know. There was no gray area in Mckayla's world. She loved strongly, believed fiercely, and lived entirely as herself. Today we will say goodbye to her physical presence, but we will not allow her story to end here. We will speak her name. We will tell her stories. We will laugh at the memories that could only belong to Mckayla, and we will make room for the pain of losing someone who was loved far more deeply than she may have ever understood. And for those who loved her most, there may never be enough stories, enough photographs, or enough years to make this goodbye feel fair. But each person who speaks today carries a different piece of Mckayla. No one person could possibly tell her whole story, because she was something different and something unforgettable to everyone who loved her. Together, perhaps we can bring these pieces home. I would like to invite up our first speakers, Caitlin and Taylor.
Hello, everybody. Okay, I wrote a little message. I'm just going to try to navigate my words here. Mckayla and I became good friends at a very young age. She was one of my best friends growing up. So this is definitely a hard one to swallow. I remember the times we had at Grandma Laurie's paint shed. Us girls spent hours in her paint shed. We would dress up in Grandma Elle's clothes and play the song Thrift Shop by Macklemore. As if we were thrift shopping in Grandma's clothes. We would FaceTime our friends and laugh and giggle in there all night. We spent hours in the creek that flowed beside their house, going back and forth to Grandma Laurie's and Grandpa Blaine's house, to Granny and Papa Ernie's house. Boy, did we ever give them a hard time. I remember they had a golf cart on their property that Papa Ernie had, I think. Me and Mckayla would rip that thing around all over down there, up to Auntie Cindy's house to swim in her underground pool that she has. We had a bowl of ice cream one time in the golf cart with us, and I was driving. I remember we hit the creek outside of Auntie Cindy's house, and ice cream went flying everywhere. It hit the rooftop, and Mckayla just yelled, "Stuff for everyone, stuff for everyone." I can still remember hearing her voice shouting that. One time, me and Mckayla were making chocolate chip pancakes in Grandma's house, and Mckayla scooped up a melted chocolate chip with a spatula off the hot, burning pan, and she flicked it at me. It landed on my neck and melted down my skin and burned me. I am actually still scarred on my neck till this day. Mckayla thought it was the funniest thing ever. So many memories that I will forever cherish. I will miss her dearly. Kayla, give heaven some hell. Look down on us. I love you, my friend, and rest easy. Love, Caitlin.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Taylor. I had the privilege of growing up with Mckayla, and she was my childhood best friend. She was one of the biggest parts of my childhood. Some of my favorite memories are because of her. And I'll always be grateful that I got to grow up alongside her. With Mckayla being older than me, I always looked up to her. I think most of you know that her and I together were troublemakers, full of bad ideas, but man, did we have the best childhood. Teenage years, too. A lot of our memories were at the family's property. I was there almost every day. I couldn't say no to her. I had to be there. One memory I'll never forget was when her and I were gonna go swimming in the creek by Granny and Papa Ernie's. She's like, wanna go life jacketing? I'm like, what the heck is life jacketing? She's like, you grab a life jacket and go down the creek. I was like, okay. Well, then down the creek we went. I think the first time we used life jackets, and then we just went down on our bare butts. We laughed so damn hard we were crying, just us bouncing down the creek, hitting every damn rock. We were full of bruises all over. I remember we were side by side and we looked at each other, almost drowning. At this point, like, what the heck are we doing? Then just continued laughing because we were just bouncing off the damn rocks. I will never forget it because I think that is one of the hardest times we've ever laughed. I also can't forget to mention the song Grandma's Heels. Mckayla gifted me a scrapbook one year for Christmas, and I was the happiest person on earth, and she gave it to me. I think I even cried. She has a page in it dedicated to Grandma's Heels. She even wrote part of the lyrics in it. I think we even made the song up. I believe we put Grandma L's heels on and sang it to Grandma over and over again. As kids, we never realized those moments would become the memories we'd treasure the most. Looking back now, I'm so thankful we had them. Thank you, Mckayla, for being such an important part of my life and showing me the ropes. I'll miss you more than words can say, but I'll carry our memories with me forever. I hope you know how deeply you were loved.
Thank you, Caitlin and Taylor. We will now hear from Tasha.
Hello guys, it's Tash. Thank you for inviting me. I would like to say something about my best friend Mckayla. We went out for trips. We had an amazing time. We laughed, we giggled. I supported her a lot. She supported me. She made sure I was okay. And I made sure she was okay. She loved to hang out with me. Now I clearly am going to miss her forever. But I know she's not suffering anymore. She was my best friend, and she still is my best friend. I hope you are, Mckayla. I hope you are at peace up there now. I love you, Mckayla.
Thank you, Tasha. Next, Mandy will share a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Mandy. I had the privilege of being one of Mckayla's best friends. I've never been very good at public speaking, so just bear with me. When I think of Mckayla, I don't think of just one memory. I think of all the little moments that made up such a beautiful friendship. We played hockey together when we were younger, but it was in high school that we became really close. At one point, she lived with me for a bit, and from there on, we were pretty much inseparable. Some of my favorite memories are from our time in Marriott, where we spent countless days just enjoying life together. Every now and then, we'd pile into her grandma's car and head to Kelowna, always looking for our next adventure. It didn't really matter where we were going, it was who we were with that made the moments so special. We loved to laugh, make memories, and live life to the fullest. Mckayla had the kindest heart. She had a way of making everyone around her feel comfortable and welcome. She could make you laugh when you needed it most. She was the kind friend who would always stand by your side. She was genuinely one of the easiest people to be around. And if you were lucky enough to have her in your corner, you knew you always had someone who cared. She was beautiful inside and out. To Mckayla, thank you for being such an incredible friend. Thank you for every laugh, every adventure, every memory. I'll miss you more than words can ever express, but I'll carry you with me for the rest of my life. First you see me go.
Thank you, Mandy. And now Ryder will share some words.
I just want to say thank you to all my cousins for coming up here, because we all shared these memories, well, most of them. I hate having to write this with my whole heart. I just want to start by saying we all love and miss you dearly. You were always like an older sister to me, always babysitting me during the summer and taking me on all the walks my little heart desired. I remember once when you were babysitting me, one day me and Shane went to Grandma Cindy's to go for a swim. But once we had left, my dog Jake had locked you in the bathroom and I had to come let you out. We were always swimming, whether it be me, you, Shane, me and you, and all your friends, or just me and you. If it was a hot day during summer break, you'd always find me and Mckayla and whoever else in Grandma Cindy's pool or tubing down the river. I remember when Auntie Lori and Granny lived in Kamloops, me and you would always go to the hot tub at night. We would always laugh and talk and laugh at jokes and laugh about our hair freezing in the cold winter air. You were always there for me no matter if I had fallen and scraped my knee or missed my mom and dad, and that caringness never left you. When I first came to see Papa Ernie in the hospital, you were the first person to get up and hug me when I started crying. I could really use another one of those hugs right about now. I'll never forget that fateful morning finding out you had passed away. I couldn't believe it, and I still don't want to. I still don't want to believe it, but I know you'll always be by my side watching over me until my time is up and I meet you and Papa Ernie at those pearly gates up above. But until then, I'm going to make sure that Auntie Lori, Uncle Chris, Cash, and Addie are all taken care of for you. Love, Ryder, your favorite little cousin.
Thank you, Ryder. Sharing next is Emma and Hannah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Emma. This is Hannah. We were friends with Mckayla probably our preteen years, I guess, and then on from there. I guess I'll go first. Okay. So Mckayla, I can't help but feel a little bit of guilt not making a bigger effort in reconnecting with you in the last few years, mostly because I truly owe props to you for so many of my greatest memories in my early teen years and at such a time of transition. You're a person that represents such girlhood for me and I think for many others, like in a time where we're transitioning from girls, I guess, into young women or teenagers. I think for lots of us girls in the Mara area especially, you were like kind of the same person for all of us. We shared like lots of similar memories, I think, of maybe getting in some trouble, but also hanging out at Grandma Laurie's house in the creek, being just girls, I guess. Yeah, some of my favorite memories with you: straightening our hair, staying up late for no reason, fence hopping, running through sprinklers at nighttime, late night walks to 7-Eleven, then just, yeah, getting into a little bit of trouble now and then. I'm sure we had everyone worried when we would hang out. Being your friend at such a time of like the transition from, being such, like doing little girl things into more teenage things. It's special to have someone grow right there next to you. I was lucky to experience many sides of you, your silly side, like using British accents for days on end. Just doing girl things, playing in the creek. I really loved playing in the creek at Grandma Laurie's or the paint shed. That was always a great time. I was also really lucky to play hockey with you. You're an amazing hockey player, really aggressive, so I'm very happy you were on my team. And then, of course, your badass side. I think we all seen that side. Mckayla, when I think of you, I think of Lululemons, Under Armour headbands, yoga pants, moccasins, and hockey jackets, those white Puma shoes that we all wore, hot summer days walking to Dollar Tree and the river. One of my most favorite memories, it was during like a street market in Merritt, and Grandma Laurie bought us these really cool, they were kangaroo leather bracelets. They were our hockey team colors though, so we wore them all the time. I was actually so sad when I lost mine. I also think of singing songs that we had no business knowing every single lyric to, like Mad Child and then Colt 45. We'd sing that up and down the streets. Over the last week or so, I've really thought a lot about our friendship. The last few days have been hard, I'm pretty sure, for many of us, all of us. I think of the past, how we grew apart, how that affected, I guess, everything. I hope how much you know, I hope you know how much many of your friends that grew apart from you still love you, how much sadness it brings all of us that we'll never get to have one more fun night with you, one more crazy day with you. We all love you, Mckayla, and we'll miss you forever.
I honestly have the same memories as Emma, very much so. I was struggling to find the right words today. So when I think of Mckayla, I don't think of the struggles she faced in life. I think of the little girl that I grew up with. I think about the fun times we had as young girls, having sleepovers, baking cookies at her granny's, riding the 2-person bicycle that your grandma had, all through town, all the way from Mckayla to town all the time. Honestly, doing things that we probably shouldn't have been doing. Spending hours together, days on end, making memories that at the time felt so ordinary, but now mean everything. Life took us in different directions as we got older, and we lost touch. I think that's something many of us experience. I never thought that there wouldn't be another chance to see her or just to tell her that I still remember those days. When I heard about Mckayla, it felt like part of my childhood came rushing back. It reminded me that even though people may have that maybe people may leave our daily lives. They never really leave our hearts. I wish things had turned out differently. I wish we had found the peace. I wish Mckayla had found the peace and happiness she deserved. But today, I want to remember the girl who made all of our childhoods brighter, simply by being in it. To her family, thank you for sharing her with all of us. My heart is with all of you, and I hope you find comfort in knowing how deeply she was loved. I'll never forget you, MJ.
Thank you.
And our final, thank you, Emma and Hannah. And our final speaker, Addison.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best here. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Addie, Mckayla's little sister. Before I begin, I want to thank everyone who came today to honor the life of Mckayla Jean Jones. Mckayla, when I think of you, I think of all the memories we shared, the kind that can still make me smile even while my heart is hurting. I remember baking with you and how you could almost burn the house down. I remember horseback riding, swimming, and spending time together with Tasha. I remember doing your lashes and trying so hard to get you to stop moving long enough for me to finish them. You were so funny and sarcastic, especially when you thought someone was acting like a jackass. You always knew exactly what to say, and you could make me laugh even without trying. But beneath all that humor and sarcasm, you were incredibly kind. You had such a beautiful heart, and I hope you always knew how deeply I loved you. We missed a lot of years together. Don't touch me. No. Okay. We missed a lot of years together. Years I wish with all my heart we could go back and have. Knowing that we never can is something I'll carry with me forever. But I need to know this, Mckayla, even during the years we were apart, I never stopped loving you, not for one moment. There is something I want everyone here to remember. Mckayla was so much more than the hardest parts of her life. She was loved, she mattered, she made people laugh. She had people who believed in her, fought for her, and never stopped hoping for her. Her life was not defined by what she went through, and she will always be so much more than the way her story ended. That is how I want to remember her, not for the battle she fought, but for the person she was. I will remember her laughter, her sarcasm, her kindness, and the memories we were lucky enough to make together. I will remember my big sister. Mckayla, you were my sister then, you are my sister now, and you will always be my sister. I love you, I always have, and I always will. This isn't goodbye, it's simply I'll see you later.
I'm not sure we should have left her for the last one. Thanks, Addie. We will now share another special video tribute accompanied by the song Forever Young, chosen by Mckayla's dad, Chris.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you run.
Mckayla wanted to go to rehab. She wanted another chance. She left herself a note that said, "I'm going to quit drugs and be someone." Mckayla, if you can see this room today, look at the people who came because your life touched theirs. Look at the love surrounding you. Listen to the laughter inside their memories and the pain inside their goodbyes. See the friends who stood here and found the courage to speak your name and share the pieces of you they will carry for the rest of their lives. You believe you had to defeat addiction before you could be someone. But the truth is, you never had to become someone. You already were. You were someone before the battle began. You were someone through every fall, every struggle, and every attempt to stand again. You were someone when you opened your door to people who needed somewhere safe to land. You were someone when you rescued animals, discovered forgotten treasures, and found beauty in things the rest of the world overlooked. You were someone when you made us laugh, when you made us worry, when you made us angry, and when you allowed us to love you. The number of people gathered in this church today proves that your life mattered. The memories shared here prove that you made a difference. And the love surrounding you today proves that addiction never had the power to erase who you were. And Mckayla Jean Jones, you were someone, you are someone, and you will always, always be someone.